we're going over the Unit 4 study guide, so my questions might be a little shuffled up from yours, and that's okay. And just follow along as best as you can. So the first question we're going over is, which of the following situations best describes causation? So remember, this is a fact, cause, and effect. So let's go ahead and look. The more candy you eat, the higher your blood sugar levels will increase. That is true. As you eat more sugar, your blood sugar level rises. The hotter it gets, ice cream sales increase. That's not really a cause and effect. People buy ice cream all year, so it doesn't have to be hot to get ice cream. The neater your handwriting is, the more you retain. Also not necessarily true. A lot of intelligent people have horrible handwriting, so not a fact. And then last, an item in your cart goes on sale, you buy 2 more of the same item. That's also not really a cause and effect. If you go to the store, you can buy 10 of the same item and they might not be on sale. So also not a fact. Okay, so now we are moving on. Oh, this is our answer. So we are moving on. So find the line of best fit for the following table, and my table printed on the back. So I'm gonna use this first. Make sure for these ones, you do need to use one of these calculators. Desmos is great, but you can't use it on your STAR test, so it's best to go ahead and learn how to use the TI Inspire. So first, I go to list and spreadsheets. I type in my data. Oh, doc13 to clear everything out. No, I don't want to save. Now we going. We want to make sure we're on 1.1. That way we don't have a bunch of data getting mixed up. So 99, 85, 96. When you get here, you need to label this A and B as X and Y. And then this is really important. Once you get out of that Y, you need to be in column C so that your calculator doesn't think you're putting in more data, okay? So now I'm going to turn back to the other side because we are looking for the line of best fit. So I'm gonna go home. I'm going to data and statistics, have my floating dots. I want to click to add the variable. This would be my Y. And then click to add the variable. This will be my X. Now I have my linear regression. So I'm actually gonna press menu. I want to analyze this. I want a regression, and I want to show linear in the form mx plus b, not a plus bx. So I get that. I get 1.69542x plus negative 119.039. So I'm rounding to the nearest hundredth because right here it says round to the nearest hundredth. So that would be y equals 1.70 or 1.7x. And this can just be minus. This doesn't need to be plus negative. 119.04. Okay. Next question. It says, which of the following equations would not be perpendicular to the equation y equals 7/8 x minus 3? So I need to look at my slope. For this line, it is 7/8. For my perpendicular line, it's actually going to be, change the sign, and then flip. So negative 8/7. So now I'm looking for the equation that does not have this slope. So first equations that I'm going to look at are the ones that are already solved. So B and D are already solved. This tells me negative 8/7. This is my M. Right here, mx plus b, this is my M. It says negative 8/7. So I know it can't be either of these. So now I actually need to change these to y equals mx plus b. And I'm actually going to do that right here. Negative 8x minus 7y equals 49. Okay, so we're moving our x over first, so positive 8x to both sides. Negative 7y equals 8x plus 49. And then last step, divide everything by negative 7. So y equals negative 8/7 x minus 7. Okay, so I see that this is a match. So I know it's not A. However, I'm still going to try C just to make sure that my answer is here. So I have 8x minus 7y equals 56. Okay. So minus 8x to both sides. Negative 7y equals negative 8x plus 56. Divide everything by negative 7. So y equals, this double negative is going to be positive 8/7 x minus 8. So this does not match what I want, what I needed for a perpendicular line, so this is my answer. This one is not perpendicular. So next one we have, which is the equation, what is the equation of the line that passes through points A and B? So whenever you see just equation like this, you are automatically putting it in y equals mx plus b. Unless they say standard form or point slope form, you're just gonna put it in y equals mx plus b. So first step, we need to figure out what this point is. So this is the point 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8, 7. This is the point negative 2, 4. Since I have 2 points, I know I am finding my slope. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 7 minus 4, 3. 8 plus 2 is 10. This cannot be simplified, so I know this is my m. I know that I can use either of these points. So I'm actually going to use, I'll use negative 2, 4. This is going to be my x1, y1. So now, because I have an x1, y1, and a slope, I'm going to do y minus y1 equals m, x minus x1. So y minus 4 equals 3 over 10, x minus negative 2. This is the part where some of you mess up. That double negative is a positive, so make sure you do that. We're going to distribute. So y minus 4 equals 3 over 10 x plus, this would actually give me 6 over 10, which simplifies to 3 over 5. And then last step, add that 4 to the other side. So y equals, remember this 4 now needs to have a common denominator of 5. So this would actually be 20 over 5. So 3 plus 20 would just be 23. So 3 over 10x plus 23 over 5. This would be my answer. Okay, next. So the following graph shows that as studying time increases, the grade received also increases. So this is a positive correlation, and I want to know approximately what grade would be received if someone studied 8 hours. So I'm gonna draw my line of best fit. Just take your ID or any straight edge to draw a line of best fit. And then remember, you can tell your line of best fit is good. If I count, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm a little uneven. So I would actually probably lower this to about right here. That's why it's better to write in pencil. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are on 6. So this would be a better fit, okay? So now I'm at 8. I'm going to go to my line, not the point. And I get 100. It is really close to 197, but I would definitely say 100. So again, we're using your calculator. We're finding the R this time. So clear out what you have. Then put in your new data. Go home. We're going to the calculator this time. Menu, statistics, stat calculations. Again, we're looking at MX plus B. X list is our X. Y list is our Y. And then we're just gonna press OK. And we are looking at R, which is 0.97, so this is a strong positive. So now we have a graph, and it says write a linear equation that is perpendicular to the line graphed and goes through the point 0.04. So first thing I need to do is find my slope of the line graphed. So I look, I see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. So my M for this one is 5 over 1, but I want a perpendicular line, so I'm going to do the negative reciprocal. So I'm going to change the sign, and then I'm going to flip it. So I have my M, I have my X1, Y1. So Y minus 4 equals negative 1/5 X minus 0. Distribute. Y minus 4 equals negative 1/5 X. And then negative 1/5 minus 0 is nothing. Next, I add 4 to both sides. So Y equals negative 1/5 X plus 4. And that is it for that one. 8. So which of the following variables represents a causation? As the summer heat, I guess, rises, ice cream sales rise. Like, those two things are not related. Summer heat and ice cream sales are not related. Wrist circumference and appetite, those are not related either. Just because you have a large wrist does not mean you're more hungry. Running speed and hat size, those also have nothing to do with each other. Age of a tree and number of rings, this is a causation because the older a tree gets, the more rings it gets on its stump. So this one would be your causation.